like you said, that this is a very calculated campaign that has taken place just for the purpose of maligning India and to probably conduct a regime change, also for that matter. So, why do you think that there is such a big nexus of Indians themselves jumping at every opportunity to malign their own country?
Well, history has shown us that it is not the foreigner who is responsible for the 800 plus years of slavery and submissive lives that the people of India have led. It is the Indian within India that is actually responsible, because we are so submissive a race that we follow the like blind backs
True.
people who are far more powerful than we are. If you go into history, for example, not too far away, if you looked at the British regime in India, the East India Company, and then, of course, Britain and their soldiers, who were the main soldiers in those armies? They were
Indeed.
Indians. Who were the soldiers that were responsible when the Mughals were around, that were converted to Islam? They were Indians. You don't require an enemy from outside. We have enough enemies within India. Now, the enemies in India, unfortunately, come from all communities: the Hindu community, the Muslim community, the Christian community,
True.
all communities. They have not learned to understand India as a land of their mother. That's the problem. Because they're so Western influenced, because they're so influenced by greed, by money, by lack of nationalism, by this belief that maybe just because I am politically driven by one ideology, I should follow that ideology because that is more important than my nationality, my nationalism. I think that's the problem with some people in India. So today, India is not divided about caste or creed. India is further divided into political preferences. Either you're for BJP or you're against BJP. Either you're for Congress or you're against Congress. And that's really what this entire problem with India is all about. So when a Rahul Gandhi, when other opposition leaders like Arvind Kejriwal make irresponsible statements in their attempt to tarnish the image of Prime Minister Modi, what they're really doing is that in their hatred for Narendra Modi, they tarnish the image of India as well. That's the problem I have. I don't have a problem if you dislike Narendra Modi. There are certain decisions that the government have taken that I don't agree with it at all. But in our disagreements, we cannot at any point of time belittle India or paint India in a negative light within India or globally. Narendra Modi is Narendra Modi as a person. But Narendra Modi also occupies a chair, that of the Prime Minister of India. And that is a chair of the sovereignty of India.
True.
To me, that's what matters. If there was Dr. Manmohan Singh sitting in this chair right now to deal with this health crisis, I would have shown him equal amount of support that I show Prime Minister Modi. Why? Because the crisis is a national crisis.
Yes.
It's not a crisis about a state performance. A state could perform well and another state could fail, and that pandemic would still never go out of India. The point is, this is a national health crisis. This is a crisis that the country has not seen for decades. It is a crisis that the country does not know how to necessarily deal with, because they don't know at what time will the mutation or the virus change its trajectory.
Very
But they
true.
are trying. People are trying. So it's unfortunate. I feel really bad for certain members in the politics, simply because politics doesn't govern the country, in the sense that political differences, political upmanships cannot be the reasons that this country should go ahead or should not go ahead with. It is only the fact that this is India, that these are our people that we need to save, should be the only driving force to take us forward in this health crisis. Today, you have an Arvind Kejriwal, for example. For all Arvind Kejriwal may have not have done in Delhi is irrelevant to me as an analyst. I am saying you spent so much amount of money, roughly about 150 crores on advertising during the second wave of COVID, repeatedly on television channels, you know, day in and day out. But you didn't even bother for a moment to use the same kind of funds. They are not his own money, right? That's not the Aam Aadmi Party's money.
Yes.
That's the taxpayers' money. He could have used that to ensure at least some basic primary healthcare centers, which he spoke about, Mohalla clinics, could have actually become up and running. Delhi did not need to see his face. His face is plastered all over Delhi. We know what his face looks like, right? But we needed to
Yes.
see something on the ground. And that is where people like Arvind Kejriwal failed.
Very
They are
true.
making a mockery of the sovereignty of this country. They're making a mockery of the people of this country. People like Rahul Gandhi. I mean, don't mock your country with your stupidity. The world respects us to being intelligent. But each time you open your mouth, you mock the intelligence of this country, the legacy that your family had, the legacy of this country more than your family. And people like Rahul Gandhi should actually stay at home. I don't have a problem with the Congress, honestly. There's some good people there. But when I see people like Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who are basically nothings in their life, nothings. They are there because of a name, they are there because of a legacy. They are not there because of performance. They are not there because of hard work. At least Arvind Kejriwal was there with some hard work. It is different that now he's twisted in his mind.
Yes.
But what has Rahul Gandhi done? What has Priyanka Gandhi Vadra done? These people have no right to lecture the people of India how to deal with the crisis. They're not even telling us how to deal with the crisis. They're telling us the problems. They keep whining and whining and whining. And that's not the hallmark of a leader. That's why Rahul Gandhi will never be a leader.
Very true. Very rightly said.
He at best is a whiner. So if there is a position and there is ever a ministry set up in India, they should have two ministries in India. One is the Ministry of Happiness, and the other one is the Ministry of Whiners. And that is where you should give Rahul Gandhi the position.
Very true.
Because
So very
that's the
true.
problem. The problem is fear. If you look at the amount of WhatsApp messages, you look at the Instagram posts, you look at social media, Twitter, Facebook, the amount of misinformation on India and the way India is dealing with the crisis is heart wrenching. I don't think our people deserve that. I think our people, the doctors, the scientists, the bureaucrats, some of them, are really working very hard. They are doing everything that they have done. There are almost 400, 500 doctors who have lost their lives.
Yes.
Why are you insulting their hard work?
True.
Why are you insulting the work of so many people, the frontline workers who are out there to save people? Why are you creating a fear psychosis, a paranoia? We need to get out of this crisis. What is the point of playing politics if you don't have people? Does Rahul Gandhi, Arvind Kejriwal want to have no people, only their few people in their homes to vote for them? Okay, today we will vote for Rahul Gandhi to become Prime Minister. That's what Rahul Gandhi wants. That's the problem with the country. The problem with the country are these worms.
Very true.
I'm sorry to call them worms, but they are worms.
Very rightly said.
They don't deserve to be in this country. You notice character of an individual in how they deal with a crisis. This is not a political crisis. This is a crisis
Yes,
that affects every Indian.
truly.
If you don't care about an Indian, then you don't deserve to be in India. You don't deserve the votes of the people. You don't deserve the admiration.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.